Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're talking about something that surprises almost everyone, even doctors and therapists don't connect these dots. Weak or stiff ankles can actually make you feel dizzy, off balance, and way more likely to fall, even if your inner ears are perfectly fine. Yep, your ankles and hips are secret partners with your balance system. And when they're not pulling their weight, your brain gets confused signals that feel like dizziness. If you've ever felt wobbly on uneven ground, scared of falling in the dark, or like your balance just isn't what it used to be, this video is for you. By the end, you'll understand exactly how ankles and hips quietly mess with your balance and 5 super simple ways to test if yours are part of the problem. So let's get started. Your body has 3 big balance team players: your inner ears, your eyes, and something called somatosensation, which is just a fancy word for all the sensors in your muscles, joints, and skin. The biggest somatosensation stars, your ankles and hips. When you stand or walk, tiny sensors in your ankle joints feel every shift of the ground. They tell your brain, we're tilting left 2 degrees, tighten this muscle, relax that one. Your hips do the same thing higher up, helping control that bigger sway. Together, they're like the foundation of a house. If the foundation is stiff or wobbly, the whole house feels shaky. Even if the roof, your ears and eyes, is perfect. So here's what happens when ankles get weak or stiff: arthritis, old sprains, tight shoes, or just years of sitting make the joints less flexible and definitely the muscles weaker. Suddenly, those sensors send fuzzy or delayed messages. Your brain has to guess more, and that guessing can feel exactly like dizziness or unsteadiness. The cool part, fix the ankles and hips, and a ton of that dizziness just disappears. So when the ankle hip team is off, here's what shows up in everyday life. You feel extra wobbly walking on grass, gravel, sand, or carpet, but those fine hardwood floors, you're totally cool with. Stairs or curbs feel scarier than they used to, especially going down. You sway or grab walls in the dark or when you close your eyes in the shower. Turning quickly or stepping sideways makes you feel like you might tip over, like if you're trying to back up while pulling that fridge open. Older adults with stiff ankles fall way more, and a lot of dizziness complaints in clinics are actually coming from the feet and legs, not actually the ears. So the best news: your brain doesn't care where the good signals come from. Give it strong, clear input from better ankles and hips, and it quickly feels steadier and safer, even if the other parts aren't perfect. You don't need special tools, just a few minutes and maybe a pillow. Here are the 5 biggest clues. Number 1, single leg balance test, the 10-second challenge. So stand on one foot, hold a counter if you need some extra safety. Time how long you can stay steady with your eyes open. Most people over 50 should hit at least 20 to 30 seconds. If one leg is way worse or both under 10 seconds, that is a huge red flag for weak ankles or hips. It needs some love. Number 2, stand on a pillow or couch cushion. Feet together, stand on something soft for 30 seconds. Eyes open first, and then I want you to try to close your eyes if you're brave. If you wobble a ton or have to step off, your ankles aren't giving you good feedback to your brain. Number 3, heel to toe walker, as we call it, the tightrope test. Walk heel to toe in a straight line like you're on a balance beam. Arms out is okay. I want you to take 10 steps. If you step off the line more than twice or feel super unsteady, stiff, or weak ankles are usually the culprit. Number 4, your ankle range check. Super quick. Sit down, cross one leg over the other. With one hand, gently push your foot up towards your shin as far as it comfortably goes. So most importantly, make sure you compare sides. If one ankle doesn't move as far or feels tight, that stiffness is most certainly robbing your balance. Number 5, the get up from the floor test. This is your real life clue. So I want you to sit on the floor, then stand up without using your hands if you can. If it's hard, you wobble a lot, or you have to push off with hands, weak hips and ankles are almost always part of your story. If 3 or more of these feel off or uneven, your ankles and hips are very likely feeding bad information to your balance system. So, here's the big takeaway, friends. Weak or stiff ankles don't just hurt your feet. They quietly steal your balance and make falls way more likely, even causing what feels like dizziness. Once you spot the problem with these easy tests, the right strengthening and mobility fixes can make you feel steadier and more confident in just weeks. If you want those exact fixes and slow motion videos, printable routines, progress trackers, and me answering your questions live every week, come join us inside the Balance Blueprint School. That's where we go deep on all the best ankle, hip, and balance solutions, and the community is so supportive and fun. The link is right below. Come on over today. While you're here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a free tip. Comment below. After trying these tests tonight, did your ankles or hips feel the weak link? Yes or no? Thanks for watching. See you inside the community in the next video. Stay steady, friends.